Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI with me, Get Daved. This is it, everybody. The game is won. Gogo and Gao, why would you come at a time like now? Poof. Goodbye, magic. We'll find out. She's half and half. Can she live without her Esper half? Now, everybody, I don't know if I'm going to talk too much throughout this, but the ending has an amazing medley. So enjoy it. Scene for each character. The mighty Cyan. Oh, no stairs for Edgar. I never ever got the Cyan machinophobia thing. I guess we're going that way. Oh, Setzer, always getting the breaks in life. We recall the two-sided coin with heads on both sides. It's interesting that they leave it right to the end to resolve that. And to be fair, Sabin was right. Edgar would have been a better king. And he did need his brother's help later on. Little scene for Mog, true to the tone that he added to the game. So impressed with how the game balances the light and the serious, comedy and tragedy. They knew what they were doing. We all know exactly what's gonna happen here. Yep. Yes, Yumaro, we all know what you brought to the team. Well, what a perfect dilemma. Challenge accepted. Uh-oh, we've stranded him. Some people freaked out that, that means Gogo fell to his death, but I think you're just reading a little bit too much into that one. Well, if you see that. Oh, good. Good old outside the box thinking. Everything about this is beautiful. Locke's bandana and Cella's bouquet from the opera. Couldn't let your bandana just fall like that. Because everybody, Locke is the man. You'll recall the pendant that Tara's father gave her mother. It's hanging from the wine glass there. Well, we'll find out if she learned truly to love or not. And the way the scenes are structured at the end, we have a relatively serious one with Tara, her saying goodbye to her father. Interesting tidbit here. If you let Shadow die, you just see his face. Well, with the mask on, but... Yep. There's no way for Shadow to survive the story, I'm afraid, everybody. Did his duty to right what was wrong with the world. Ensured his daughter was in good hands, and now... Oh, Strago, you're so great. And now, everybody, to clean up the plot. Let's close it off once and for all. And let's have some absolutely amazing music. Final act, just making sure the Falcon can get clean, or get clear, pardon me. She's giving birth to her child. Yeah, did you catch her, Setzer? And the last line of the game, everybody. The rest here is a medley of Setzer's theme and the prologue, but let me tell you, the arrangement's amazing, so sit tight. Alright, when you hear that part repeat for the second time, buckle up. Here we go. So good. So generally speaking, in Final Fantasy, 6 and 7 are considered the best. That's fairly widely accepted. Sort of the longtime fans of the series, a lot of them sort of pick FF6 as their favorite, largely because they don't want to... For some, because they don't want to say FF7's their favorite, because, you know, it's had some overzealous fanboys in its day. Both games are fantastic. There's also a lot of similarities between them, you know. Terra and Aerith have a lot in common, both sort of a mediator between two groups, Aerith and the planet, Terra and the humans and Espers. I don't know, that point just a moment ago where I drew your attention to the music, back in 1994 when this game came out, it was just jaw-dropping and very emotionally fulfilling. You finish a game, I think I was 12 when I beat it. Couldn't afford to buy the game, so I had to keep renting it, but I could never beat it in the amount of time I could rent it, because that got me 2 days. Was only allowed to play video games on the weekend. So I remember reserving the game at the store like months in advance of the Easter holidays. Got it out, beat it through, and just to have this waiting for you at the end. I mean, to a certain extent, it wasn't as interesting as the game, because, you know, I was just a boy, but at the same time I still sat and watched mesmerized and just go through the closure process of saying goodbye to the characters, saying goodbye to the world. I know not everyone relates to it, but I've always had a very easy time, like, really closely identifying with characters and stories and everything, so for me, the goodbye is always hard. But it was handled so well in FF6. And not all the plot points were resolved. The ending's less ambiguous than FF7's, which was wide open and took the active faith. This one they sort of closed the main plot entirely, but your questions about the characters are also unanswered. You don't really know what happens to all of them. You don't get to see everything. But you're left knowing that they're gonna be okay. Well, maybe not Shadow. He's dead. But for the most part, or at least, you know, there's closure, right? Shadow's dead, and that might not be the worst thing in the world for him. He, too much blood on those hands. The prologue is in every single Final Fantasy end sequence. This song we're listening to, and I never really cared for it. But you can let it slide because Nobuo was so on his game throughout. And it's gonna get better. Yeah, Edgar's busting his moves. You lost, son! You'll recall they were trying to grow a tree in Kolingen. Just now that Kefka's dead, new signs of new life in a world being reborn all over again. It won't ever be the same, but it can be okay again. And to say goodbye to it all, one last musical outburst that is truly amazing. Thanks for watching the LP, everybody. Kinda got a bit of a cult following in my group, so thanks. And I'll see you in the next LP.